What's gaming, y'all? I'm Ryan, and welcome to the board game journey, where you will be joining me to play 1,000 games. Now, we're currently at 3 games played. Ding! And today we're adding 3 more to the list, which are going to be 3 different style of trivia party games. But hear me out. 2 of these games, you don't need to know any trivia to win. So let's get into it. First up is Smart 10. And before we go any further, can we just admire how cool the construction of this thing is? In fact, let me give you a closer look. So you can see the layout. The question is in the middle, of course. Each one of these black knobs hides one of the correct answers. Now, depending on the question, it could be like a true or false. It could be fill in the blank, or maybe it could just be naming something like the author of this book is what, and underneath the black thing would be the author's name. Another thing I find interesting is the score trackers. They're just built straight into the little device here. So you can keep up to 4 different scores at a time. And also to change the question is very simple. This little door comes off, the question slides out, you put it to the bottom, and it immediately reveals a new question, and you're ready to go. Okay, it's my turn. What should I do? Now, my opponent foolishly thought Breaking Bad was their Netflix original, so they are out. They had 2 points going in, but they tried for that third one, and they got it wrong. And in this game, you only keep what you bank. If you get one wrong, you lose all the points you earn that round. Now, I currently have 2 points. I could stop here, but I'm behind overall by 3, so I want to at least tie it up, if not take the lead. So looking at the remaining options, I'm pretty sure Ranch was an original one, so I can, it was original. So that's 3 points. So now I'm tied, but I kind of want to get the lead. So, all right, Parks and Rec, I know isn't. Dexter, I know isn't. But Madman or House of Cards? You know what? We're going for it. We're going for House of Cards. Yes, we did it. So we pulled ahead. All right. In my playthroughs of Smart 10, I found myself preferring 1-on-1 or like 2v2 versus playing like 4 individual players. Something about having more players just felt a little too clunky to me. And honestly, I find myself preferring it 1-on-1, like at a coffee shop with a friend or on the couch just chilling with my wife. Next up is Confident. Now, I like trivia, but sometimes I feel like I roughly know the answer, maybe not the exact answer. If you can relate to this, well, Confident has your back. With Confident, you're trying to create the smallest range that contains the correct answer. For example, let's say the question says, what's the likelihood that it snows in Chicago on Christmas Day? Well, let's assume I think it's between 30 and 50%. Well, if the answer falls within that, I would win if I have the smallest range of everyone playing. Okay. It's my turn. I'm currently in last place, but I'm only 5 points from the finish line. The next question is up. We'll see what it is. It says, okay, relates to France. It says, how many countries does it share and land border with? Okay, now this is one of those rare questions where I have a pretty good idea what the answer is. Now, they're not all like this. Sometimes they're a little crazy. Like, for instance, this question said, it's talking about applause. What's the record for most claps in 1 minute? Yeah. I was way off. We were all thinking, okay, maybe a couple hundred. The answer is 1,103 claps. I didn't believe it. So we YouTubed it. We found a video, and they have this crazy technique where they're clapping. Honestly, pretty cool stuff. Now, back to the question at hand. And with the France. So here's how it works. So I'm pretty confident I know there's the answer. So I'm going to do a pretty darn small range. I'm going to say my bottom of my range is a 7. My top of my range is a 9. So that leaves me with this one middle. So that means I'm pretty confident the answer is 8, and I'm going for it. So, and then also one thing I mentioned, in the basic game, you just do the ranges. In the more of advanced game, after you play a few rounds, they have you can copy someone's answer, you can swap your answer with another player, or you can double your points on like one time. Now this is like one time per game. Now I generally don't like these for like your first couple games, but with friends, they're kind of fun sometimes. So for the double one, I'm pretty confident the answer is 8. So I'm going to go ahead and double down and put my name here as I am going for the double on this one. Now, hopefully no one steals it from me. So you're going to have to play a little bit of a poker face. Let's check out the answer. In this case, it was 8. Okay, good. I got it. Now, assuming I was the smallest, I would get the 3 points for being the smallest range. But in this case, as I went double, I would get 6 points. And that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I win the game. Yay! Even though Confident is advertised for 2 to 30 players, I personally only found myself really enjoying it at smaller player counts. I tried it once at 8 players. I don't know, it just felt a little clunky, kind of overstayed its welcome, didn't fit that party vibe. But at smaller player counts, like just me and my wife or a couple people, then it's a lot more fun. Next up is Wits and Wagers. Now, I'm going to say this is probably the king of all trivia games because no matter where I play it, it seems to always be a hit. I'll go as far as saying that I've yet to meet one person who doesn't love it. In fact, most people go home and buy their own copy. Wits Wagers is a trivia game where you truly don't need to know any trivia to do well. But instead of telling you, let me show you. Okay, it's my turn. I'm playing blue. What should I do? The current question states, in what year did Levi's produce the first pair of denim blue jeans? Now, everyone starts off with a dry erase board like this of their color and a marker. And now everyone will secretly write down the year they think the blue jeans were first created. And then we all reveal and we order our dates from highest to lowest. So all the players already placed their bets. I still need to put my 2 tokens down. Now, I originally did 1880, but looking at the orange player, I see they did 1801. Now, that's a pretty big range, so I'm thinking I might go down there for 1 token. And my next one, I might just have confidence in my own answer. Because that way, I'm kind of covered between 1801 to 1910. As long as it's somewhere in there, I'm going to win something. So the answer is 1873, so that would fall right between orange and blue. So I would win at least one. In this case, it pays 3 to 1, so I would win another $300. So how do these 3 games rank amongst each other? Well, it should be no surprise that Wits Wagers definitely stands out amongst the 3. Then it's kind of a toss-up between Confident and Smart 10. I would probably give the edge to Smart 10, mostly because of the portability. I could just kind of take it anywhere with me. I do like that. But then Confident. Confident, I think, has that right place, right time, but definitely not as enjoyable as the other 2. Time for the ongoing top 10 list. And as a reminder, you can see the 4 categories right above me right here. Now, these 3 games I'm going to put into party games. So I think I already gave it away, but we're going to put number 1, Wits Wagers. Number 2, we'll go Smart 10. And then number 3, Confident. Now, we're still in the land of the easy with this, but as time goes on, this is definitely going to get interesting. Thank you again for being part of our journey to play 1,000 games. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.